On this edition of City Focus, VPD school resource officers go through active shooter training. The Neighborhood Development Division hosts its Back to School Bash. See the winners of the People's Choice Photo Contest, and students go through mock trial at Municipal Court. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Welcome to City Focus. I'm Marcus McConico, the media coordinator for the City of Valdosta. This is the 10th episode of City Focus in 2022. City Focus is your source for what's happening within your government. Here are the most important topics that are happening in the city.
Drop the gun!
Valdosta Police Department School Resource Officers, or SROs, went through active shooter training before the start of the school year.
Every year we do active shooter training for the entire department, but what we like to do is at least once a year we try to bring all the school resource officers together and give them very specific training on active shooter, just in terms of how they respond, the speeds at which they should respond, using tactics, going over those things again. And
The SROs will be the first on scene in the event of an active shooter at a school, so it's important that they have this training each year. They hope to never have to use these skills that they are practicing.
it's one of those things you absolutely hope you'll never have to use, right? But it's one of those things that is important to train for. The way our world is right now, yes, we need it. Our school resource officers do a great job every single day, but we just want to make sure that their skills are honed to their maximum potential, that if should the need arise for them to actually have to respond to something like that, they're prepared for it and they're ready for it.
Boyd believes that parents and citizens should have peace of mind that these skills are sharpened each year.
Parents and the citizens should feel safe. I think they should feel really secure. Like I said, our officers do a great job on a day-to-day basis, and just going through training like this just reinforces the skills that we already know they have. We never want to get lackadaisical with it and just assume that what we already know and what we learned 5 years ago is going to benefit us for the rest of our life. We like to stay up and current on things, training them multiple times throughout the year just to make sure, again, if something happens, that they're prepared for it.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Police Department. Kids from around Valdosta just completed a week with the DeFi program through the Valdosta Police Department.
DeFi is a program for the youth ages 9 to 12, and it's drug education for the youth. And we're teaching them about bullying, drugs, education, and their coat of arms, who they can trust, who they can talk to in the time of need.
Christian has gone through the program and is now a student mentor.
I like working with kids, and I like helping around, and I just like doing good stuff for the community and helping kids stay out the streets.
The police department enjoys working with the kids each year and will continue to do so in the future.
I've been working with this program for over 5 years, and each year is a challenge, and we learn something as mentors as well. So they're teaching us while we're teaching them.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Police Department. The 5th annual Back to School Community Block Party will be held at Drexel Park on August 6th. The celebration begins at 9 a.m. and lasts until 3. The Community Development Department will be giving away backpacks containing school supplies. The bags will be given out first come, first serve at the park until supplies are gone. Valdosta City Schools will be present to talk to students. There will be food trucks, the health department, bounce houses, and more. We invite everyone to start the school year out right at this back to school event. The winners of the 14th annual People's Choice Photo Contest were announced during an award ceremony at the Turner Center for the Arts. The youth winner was Noah Warren for Close Up of the Courthouse. City Life was won by Leo Soleil for Rainy Sunday Morning. Country Living winner was Rena Taylor for Free Range. The People's Choice was won by Marvin Smith, Reflections 2. The winners and honorable mentions will go on a tour of Valdosta until the end of the year. Follow our social media to find the tour locations.
What is it, Julia? Why are you so excited, honey? Hey, do you want to use your talker? With Julia's autism, using a talker can help her find the words she wants to say.
My dog.
You want to do something with Rose, Julia?
Play ball.
Do you want to play catch with Rose? I think Rose is excited to play catch too. Oh, Julia, you show us so many different ways to talk together. Oh, and play. Good catch, Rose. Okay, give Julia the ball. There you go. Okay, throw the ball, Julia. Oh.
For Julia's family, early screening for autism made a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Okay, Julia, there you go. Whoa, another good throw. That's the way.
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
Every day that I come in, I know that the people that I work with are willing to do exactly for me what I would do for them. Other occupations, they have co-workers, we have partners, and that's for a reason.
Throughout my career, I've seen this department grow immensely over the years through training, personnel, equipment, and the volume of our calls. Our department now responds to more than 73,000 calls for service each year. Our department offers so many different paths for an officer to take as they navigate through their career at the Valdosta Police Department. We equip our officers with the best training, the best gear, and all the support they need to be successful.
I chose this department because my husband will be retiring here from the military, and so it just gave me an opportunity to start my career, and pay rate is higher than other departments. Benefits, the equipment that they provide, duty belt, vehicles, training throughout the year, it's great.
The reason I chose Valdosta Police Department is I was already in the area from working with the Air Force at Moody Air Force Base. After my enlistment was up, I got in contact with our IA lieutenant. She dropped the bug in my ear, said she'd think I'd be a good cop. And it just stuck with me. So I came and applied. They said they'd be happy to have me. I said I'd be happy to work for you.
Valdosta dispatch to 7139 and all available units. We have an active shooter situation at 206 39th Avenue. Have a barricaded subject with possible hostages.
As an accredited law enforcement agency, the Valdosta Police Department is always operating at the highest level of national law enforcement standards. We are always advancing and improving our capabilities.
One of the things that took me by surprise was the training I received at the Academy on mental health people. It's something that we don't think about, but we encounter on a daily. And I feel like the training we receive really prepared me. The best part about working as a police officer would be making an impact in people's lives. Helping victims get out of situations, providing them with resources available to them.
A lot of people say they have families in the workplace. A lot of people try to posture themselves as a family. But to me, a family is doing whatever's necessary, whatever cause, for whomever, that you call that family member. Being an officer is the closest thing to having an outside family as I can find. There's a moment that typically happens that lets me know I've done my job well, and that's when I arrest somebody put them in the back of my police car, and then on the way to the jail, they thank me. They know that they've done wrong, and they respect the job that you've done. That typically is what makes me proud.
At the Valdosta Police Department, we will put our officers up against any in the country. We have great community involvement. Our officers are in the community every day, building great relationships, great partnerships to work together to keep this community safe.
We take community policing to the next level. Our officers are constantly out in the community, whether it be crime prevention efforts, community events, or neighborhood walks aimed at meeting the residents of Valdosta.
There are many opportunities within the department to move around, meaning you do not have to stay as a patrolman. You can always move up.
There's so much experience that you'll get in your first few years here that will set you up for the other departments that we have in the PD, be it K-9 detective, narcotics detective, our power squad unit. That foundation is going to be built so early on because we have amazing supervisors from top to bottom. We make it our business to mold good cops because that's who's going to be watching our backs.
As we continue to see growth in our community and our region, the Valdosta Police Department continues to prepare and evolve into a regional response law enforcement agency.
We're so fortunate to live in a community that respects and takes pride in the work of our officers each day. We're proud to serve in the Valdosta community.
I'm so proud of the work that our officers do each and every day to put the Valdosta Police Department on the map. This department is truly second to none.
Welcome back to City Focus. Today we have guests here in studio, the staff of Main Street. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourself. You're brand new to the city for the most part. Brandy, you started in March, and Allie, you started in like April. But introduce yourself to everybody on your first time here on City Focus.
Okay, thanks for having us here for starts. But my name is Brandy Dame, and I'm the Downtown Valdosta Main Street Director. And like you said, started in March and love it.
My name is Allie Seeley. I am the Downtown Main Street Coordinator, and I'm excited to be here.
Okay. Well, I know we have a lot going on in downtown, and the biggest thing we have coming up is the opening of Unity Park and the Amphitheater. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going to go on at that event with our grand opening?
Absolutely. It's August 20th. And it's from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to have live performances starting the whole time. We're going to have a band every hour except for the grand finale, which is going to be the Motowners, and they're going to play from 8 to 10. We're also going to have a free kids zone. So there's going to be a rock climbing wall, lots of games for them to play. We have our splash pad that we're always going to have, and we're going to have 10 food trucks. So the only thing that you have to pay for is your food at the food trucks. Everything else is free. All the entertainment, the kids zone. So it's going to be a great day.
And I guess how do the downtown merchants feel about this park being open?
They're very excited for the park to be open. This is a great economic development project for the city of Valdosta, and it is really going to do wonders for the downtown businesses and especially downtown restaurants. The excitement is there with all the merchants and the business owners. We've had more people inquire about buildings in downtown Valdosta, and that's the mission of Main Street, is to have all the beautiful buildings full of, great businesses that thrive.
Okay, and obviously the park is going to bring all these positives. Are you hearing from, I guess, just the general public? What are some other positives you're hearing about this park?
We are getting tons of calls and emails wanting to rent out the park, and we are going to rent out to the park to other organizations. We don't know when. Right now our focus is on the Amphitheater, but everyone is super excited. Lots of churches have contacted us asking for like sunrise services, and yes, that's going to happen. Nonprofits have contacted us. We're going to have movie nights out there. We'll probably have a food truck event again, bring that back. Christmas this year, the city is hosting the Christmas tree lighting, and that's going to be at the Unity Park. So there's always going to be something going on pretty much every weekend in the future when we get after the grand opening.
And Allie, we have other big events coming to downtown. Can you tell us a little bit about Christmas in July, which is before the park opens, but the park's a big thing, but we want to talk about Christmas in July. Tell us a little bit about it, Allie.
So Christmas in July is a little bit what I call a spin-off of Maker's Market, and we have vendors from all over come and join, and instead of it just being handmade, anybody that sells anything really can join and partake in that. And the store owners, the merchants, they all are incorporated in that as well. They want to be included, so we included them. And I feel like it's going to be a really fun time.
Okay. Now, we also have the Pup Crawl coming. What's this Pup Crawl? It's a new event. I mean, I know you guys are coming up with new things. What's this Pup Crawl?
Super excited about the Pup Crawl because adoption of animals is in my heart. So we wanted to come up with different themes for Friday After 5. We changed the name from First Friday to Friday After 5. The committee met right after we both started working, and that's one of the first things we did was change the name. So we're real excited about that. So so tonight we're having a scavenger hunt, but the theme for August is going to be this Pup Crawl, and we have ordered a whole bunch of merchandise to be given out that has our new logo on there. And we're going to have USA Rescue Team bring out dogs and cats for adoption. We're going to put them in the alleys, and then we're going to have a table set up, and if you bring a donation or show a receipt that you have purchased something from a downtown business or restaurant, we're going to give you a merchandise bag. Also, the businesses, they're doing something special for you and your pet, like Good Coffee is going to give out puppuccinos. They have agreed for you to shop in the stores with your pup. Just walk around our beautiful downtown, take pictures with our at our beautiful murals that we have, and just enjoy downtown Valdosta with your loved animal.
Now, that's just a couple of things that we have going on downtown. What else is going on that you guys really want people to know about? All the new things that you guys are bringing into downtown.
After August, it's going to be pretty busy. The holidays are coming up, so we're going to have Witches Night Out in October. Maker's Market will still be the second Saturday every month after the Christmas in July. So and then October we'll have, September, this is great for VSU. The Friday After 5 theme is going to be September 9th, and that's going to be welcoming the VSU students and parents. And we're going to decorate it with VSU colors, and we're going to be offering special discounts for the parents of VSU and students.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're really excited about that as well.
And then we know November and December is all Christmas stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
You have
Christmas
all the
open
Christmas
house
stuff.
is the first Sunday in November. And the stores they always decorate downtown Valdosta in a phenomenal way. So you'll have to definitely come down and check out all that.
Well, I mean, is there anything else you guys want people to know about downtown Valdosta and what you guys have going on there?
Do you have anything to add?
All I can add is majority of our events will be posted on our social media and our website. That's where you can find more information if we haven't included it already.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for stopping by City Focus
Thank
and
you for
telling
having
us
us.
everything about downtown. We want to invite everybody to come visit downtown Valdosta, come spend some time and have a good time in downtown Valdosta.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Look!
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
Judge Jeremy Baker at Valdosta Municipal Court is working with area students to introduce them to how the court process works.
We're having a week-long mock trial boot camp. The kids age from 7th grade to 11th grade, and they are attending the first municipal court boot camp for a week-long mock trial.
The students were given the same mock trial example given to students last year at Valdosta High School. Then they were broken up into groups of defense, prosecution, and witnesses.
We got invited from the Boys and Girls Club at Orly West. We learned about a case where about what they leaving a victim dead. It's called this right here.
Judge Baker hopes to make this a yearly partnership to further engage with the youth in the community.
I was approached by the Housing Authority, and they wanted to get the kids more involved during the summer. And so what we did is that we put our minds together and decided to hold a week-long camp partnering with the Housing Authority as well. We are in talk with the Housing Authority to make this an annual event. Hopefully next year we'll have 2 weeks boot camp, but this is going to be an annual tradition that we're going to try to partner with the Housing Authority to host this mock trial boot camp.
For more information, contact the Municipal Court. The City of Valdosta's engineering department has 3 sidewalk projects going on right now: Smith Avenue, Oak Street, and Fry Street. Each project is paid for through SPLOST funds.
Smith Street is a street that a lot of students arrive and they're dismissed on. And the Valdosta Police Crossing Guard has asked for this project for years now. So this project will be just about done by the beginning of school next week, and it'll be a much safer travel for the children.
These are all SPLOST 8 sidewalk projects, which also includes West, Alden, and Tomb Street, and over $3 million worth of new sidewalks.
It was a part of a transportation master plan from about 20 years ago, identifying people that are walking and people that are biking. So that's basically where it comes from. Most sidewalks come from the master plan.
The new sidewalks will make Valdosta a safer place for pedestrians.
The Fry basically is just being started. That's from Fry from Magnolia to Martin Luther King. And I think they're working on the portion from Magnolia to Hill right now.
For more information, contact the engineering department.
If you haven't made your list, what are we going to do?
Make the
list.
The biggest tip to avoid any kind of dangerous situations or running the risk of, getting into an accident or harming a child is just give yourself a little bit of extra time. If you can just get a few more minutes on your start early, it'll keep you from being rushed, and you can be very, very observant when you get to the schools. Morning times when school starts and evening times when schools are letting out, those are the times when you really need to be observant.
They also have tips for those walking to school.
Practice the route and know exactly where they need to go. Older kids, they need to also make sure they walk and on the sidewalks, stay out of the roadway, and always try to cross where there's an intersection, crosswalk, and if crossing guards are available, utilize those. Those folks are there for a reason. They do an awesome job.
Students should also know how to contact their parents or guardians.
The most important things that I love to stress every year is children knowing their phone numbers, their address, and how to get in contact with a trusted adult or something in case of an emergency. A lot of times children will board the wrong bus in the evenings, and it's really prevalent during the first couple of weeks of school.
We hope everyone has a great start to the school year. Members of the Valdosta Fire Department are organizing its second annual 9/11 Memorial 5K and are asking people to sign up early for the event.
The purpose of this 5K is to bring the community together in remembrance of the tragic events that took place on 9/11/2001. 21 years ago, we promised to never forget these events, and we don't intend on forgetting.
Runners and volunteers can sign up on the fire page on the city's website.
So there's many ways that you can help, or many ways you can participate. We need volunteers, We need sponsors, participants, and cheerleaders. We would love for the community to come out and cheer us on. We're going to have first responders from departments from all over that are going to come out, and they're going to run or walk in their gear. This is their way to pay tribute to their brothers and sisters, our brothers and sisters that lost their lives during the 9/11.
The first year was a great success, and they are looking to repeat that success in 2022.
You can go online to the Valdosta City website. There's a link on there that says 9/11 Memorial 5K. Click on that link and that will give you all the information you need. Or you can contact me, Melissa Rowe, via email, mroe@valdostacity.com.
For more information, visit valdostacity.com. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also join next door for city updates. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @City of Valdosta, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.